Now next question, from a lot of 30 bulbs which include 6 defective, a sample of 4 bulb is drawn at random with replacement. Find the probability distribution of the number of defective bulbs. So here in a lot of 30 bulbs, 6 are defective. 6 defective bulbs and total 30 bulbs, that means 24 are non-defective. That is total 30 bulbs. So lot contains total 30 bulbs. And from this 4 bulbs are drawn. With replacement. So when 4 bulbs are drawn with replacement, that means these are the possibilities that all 4 can be defective. So here 4 bulbs are drawn with replacement, that means one by one. First bulb is drawn. Then before taking second bulb, put first one back in the box. So before drawing second ball, replace first one. So every time status in this box or status of this lot remains same. Every time lot contains 30 bulbs before taking next bulb. That means we are taking 4 bulbs. So that is the meaning of this question. In every question, understand the experiment. We are not asked to take 4 bulbs at a time. Take 1 bulb, put back. Then take second bulb, put it back. Then take third bulb and note down the result, whether it is defective or non-defective. So here, when we take 4 bulbs with replacement, all 4 bulbs can be defective. 3 defective and 1 good. 2 defective, 2 non-defective. Or 1 defective, 3 non-defective. So these are possibilities. So we are asked probability distribution of whatever is the bunch of words after probability of, that defines X. Find a probability distribution of random variable. This is random variable X, number of defective bulbs. So here X is number of defective bulbs, and X takes values, that is we say range of X. In the bunch, these 4 bulbs, no any bulb can be defective. At that time, all 4 are non-defective. 1 bulb can be defective. At that time, 3 non-defective. 2 defective. That time 2 non-defective. 3 bulbs are defective. At that time 1 is non-defective. And if 4 bulbs all are defective, that means no one is non-defective. So this number is number of defective bulbs selected without replacement. So 0 defective means 4 are non-defective. 1 defective, at that time 3 are non-defective. 2 defective, 2 non-defective. 3 defective, so 1 is non-defective, and here 0. Every time you have 4 bulbs, 0 plus 4, 1 plus 3, 2 plus 2, 3 plus 1, 4 plus 0, like this. So understand the experiment. Now Because we are taking here with replacement and one by one, let me define probability of each action. So probability that a non-defective bulb is selected or it is drawn. Probability that a non-defective bulb is drawn, that is probability that a non-defective bulb is drawn is, let me say, P. So probability of non-defective bulb, now non-defective bulbs are 24. So here X is number of defective bulbs. So first of all we take a defective bulb. Sorry. According to question, we maintain the sequence of statements. We are asked number of defective bulbs, X is number of, so probability that a defective bulb is drawn, it is defective bulbs 6, so 6 upon 30. Every time whenever you draw a bulb, probability of a defective bulb will be 6 by 30 because it is with replacement. Whether you select first time or second time or third time or fourth time, before taking next time you are putting back. So every time box contains 30 bulbs. And similarly, probability that a non-defective bulb is selected or it is drawn, let me say it is Q. So Q is 24 by 30. This number we can put 1 by 5 and here 24 by 5, keep as it is. Sorry, 24 by 30. This is 24 by 30. So this is 4 6 are 25, 5 6 are 30, 4 by 5. 24 by 30. Now here first we find probability of X takes value 0, probability of X takes value 1, X takes value 2. Let me take 1 by 1. So probability that X takes value 0, that means probability of event that 0, X is for what? Number of defective bulb, means no defective bulb is drawn. No defective bulb is drawn, that is all are non-defective bulbs. So here X is for number of defective bulb. Number of defective bulb is 0. So no defective bulb, 0 defective bulbs. So no defective bulb, that means all are non-defective bulbs. So probability that all are non-defective bulbs, all 4 bulbs non-defective. That means its probability is, see, probability that first bulb is non-defective. First bulb is non-defective, that is Q. Second bulb is non-defective. Third bulb is non-defective. Fourth bulb is non-defective. Independent event, see, every time every action is independent. Probability of first bulb non-defective, probability of second bulb non-defective, into probability of third wall, non-defective, into probability of fourth wall, non-defective. That is, this is q raised to 4. And what is q? 4 by 5. 4 by 5 raised to 4. So it is 256 upon 5 into 5, 25, 25 into 25, 625, 625 into 25, 5 raised to 4, 5 into 5 into 5 into 5. Sorry, it is 625. Now, probability that x takes value 1, x equal to 1 means one defective bulb. Probability that one defective bulb that means one defective, 3 are non-defective. That means probability that 1 is defective and 3 are non-defective. One is defective, 3 is non-defective. That means, suppose, say every time I am keeping 1 defective, 3 non-defective. Now 1 defective, for a defective probability is P. Defective probability is P. So first bulb is defective, second is non-defective, third bulb non-defective, fourth bulb non-defective. Or first bulb is non-defective, second is defective, third is defective, fourth is defective. Or first is non-defective, second is non-defective, third is defective, fourth is non-defective. Or first bulb is defective, non-defective, second non-defective, third non-defective, fourth is defective. So when one bulb is defective, so it can be first bulb, it can be second bulb, it can be third bulb, it can be fourth bulb. So here we are using multiplication rule. All 4 actions occur together and we use multiplication rule. And here all are independent. Every time box contains 30 bulbs because of replacement. So no any action is affected by previous action. So non-defective, defective, first one is P. P, that is defective, non-defective, non-defective, non-defective. Then second is defective. Then third bulb is defective. So consider all possibilities. So this is 4 times. So it is 4 times. It is 4 times P into Q cube. That is 4 times. P is 1 by 5 and Q cube is 64 upon 125. So this is 256 upon 625. Again 256 upon 625. 4 into P into cube. Q cube. Then P is probability of x equal to 2. X equal to 2, that means number of defective bulbs 2. Probability that 2 defective bulbs. Two defective bulbs, that means 2 non-defective bulbs. 2 defective and 2 non-defective, because every time we have to select 4 bulbs, not only 2 bulbs. This means 4 bulbs include 2 defective. That means remaining 2 are non-defective. So that is, now see, 2 bulbs are defective. So first defective, second defective, third non-defective, fourth non-defective. Or first is defective, second is non-defective, third is defective, fourth is non-defective. Or first is defective, non-defective, non-defective, defective. Or now here I put Q, Q, P, P. Then here I keep Q, P, Q, P plus now Q, P, P, Q. No repetition should appear. So do by trick. 2 times defective, 2 times non-defective, and nothing must be missed. No any selection. No any selection must be missed. So see, nothing is missing here. Let us check once again. P, P, Q, 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 P, P. Then this P I am rotating here. P second place, P third place. Then Q, Q, P, P. This Q I am rotating. Q second place, third place. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here we can see that 6 times P square into Q square. 6 times P square into Q square. 2 defective, 2 non-defective. So that is 6 into P square is 1 upon 25. Q square is 16 upon 25. That is 96 by 225. Then 3 defective bulbs. 3 defective bulbs. 3 defective bulbs, that means remaining 1. It must be non-defective. That means probability that 3 defective and 1 non-defective. So pattern will be like this. Here 1 defective, here 1 is non-defective. Non-defective, that is Q. 1 is non-defective. So by this pattern, 3 defective, that is P, 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 Q. 3 defective. 3 times P, 1 time Q. 1 is non-defective. Now rotate this Q in this permutation. So P, P, Q, P plus P, Q, P, P, Q, P, P, P. These are possibilities. Defective, second is defective, third is defective, fourth is non-defective. Or first defective, second defective, third is non-defective, fourth is defective. So it's a different selection. So similarly, we consider all possibilities. So it is equal to, say this is 4 times P cube into Q. So 4 into P cube is 1 upon 125 into Q is 4 by 5. So 16 by 625. Then probability of X equal to 4. That means all 4 are defective bulbs. Number of defective bulbs, that is 4. So probability of all 4 defective bulbs. That means first is defective bulb and second is defective bulb and third defective and fourth defective. So P raised to 4. P raised to 4, that is 1 by 5 raised to 4. 1 by 5 raised to 4. So 1 upon 625. So required probability distribution is in the first line we keep x equal to x, second line their probabilities. So here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Probability of 0 is 256 by 625, again 256 by 625, 96 by 625, 16 by 625, and last is 1 by 625. And check sum of these numbers, it must be 1. So here 6 plus 6 12, 12 plus 6 18, 18 plus 6 24, 24 plus 1 5, then 2 is left, 5 plus 2 7, 7 plus 5 12, 12 plus 9 21 plus 1 22, 22 put 2, then 2 is left, 2 plus 2 4, 4 plus 2 6. So total is 625 by 625, that is 1. Sum of these numbers is 1. So this is probability distribution. A random variable x has the following probability distribution. So here given in table. Now question is determine k probability that x takes values less than 3, probability that x takes value less than 6, and probability that x takes values more than 0 less than 3. Now see, here this is a probability distribution. If it is a probability distribution, sum of these probabilities it must be 1. So sigma of Pi, it must be 1. That is, sum of these numbers 0 plus k plus 2k plus 2k plus 3k plus k square plus 2k square plus 7k square plus k. Sum of these numbers which are in second line, it must be 1. That means k square plus 2k square plus 7k square, that is 9k square, plus k plus 2k 3k, 3k plus 2k 5k, 5 plus 3 8, 8 plus 1 9, 9k, minus 1 equal to 0. 1 is taken on this side. So 1 plus 2 3, 3 plus 2 5, 5 plus 3 8, 8 plus 1 9, 9k minus 1 equal to 0. This is 10, sorry. 7 plus 2 9, 9 plus 1 10. Now solving this equation, 10k square plus 10k minus k minus 1 is 0. 10k is common, k plus 1 minus 1 is common, k plus 1. So k plus 1 into 10k minus 1 is 0. So k is minus 1. Therefore k is minus 1, or k is 1 by 10. But if we take a k minus 1, then these probabilities will be negative, which is not possible. But k equal to minus 1 is not possible. Otherwise, values in second row will be negative. Otherwise, values in second row will be negative. So that's why k equal to minus 1 is not possible. See, always these values must be positive. It should not be negative. So that's why k minus 1 not possible. So what is possible? So k equal to 1 by 10 is possible. And putting k equal to 1 by 10 in this table, we can rewrite this table. Now next is second, what is the probability that random variable x takes value less than 3? Probability that random variable takes value less than 3, that means probability that, say, less than 3 means these three numbers, these three values are less than 3. So meaning of this is that probability that random variable takes value 0 or it takes 1 or it takes 2. Less than 3. So observe first row. Less than 3. So these are three numbers. So sum of probabilities of that numbers which are in first row satisfying this condition. So probability of 0 is 0. Probability of 1 is k. Probability of 2 is 2k. So this is 3k. And k is 1 by 10. So it is 3 by 10. Then third is probability that x takes value less than more than 6. Now which numbers are more than 6? So more than 6 means only 7. So it means probability of x equal to 7. Otherwise, if there are more numbers more than 6, then we have to do here addition like this. So probability of 7, that is 7k square plus k. Now putting value of k, it is 7 by, k square is 1 by 100. So 7 by 100 plus 1 by 10. So this is 17 by 100 or 0.17. Fourth question is, find probability that random variable takes value more than 0 less than 3. More than 0 less than 3 means these are numbers more than 0 less than 3. So that is probability of x equal to 1 plus x equal to 2. X equal to 1, that is k. Probability of 2 is 2k. So this is 3k. K is 1 by 10. So this is 3 by 10. So these are required values. Now next topic is mean and variance of random variable. We discussed about random variable and its probability distribution. Say probability distribution of random variable x is as follows. We discussed in questions how to prepare such table. What means random variable? What is probability distribution? So everything we discussed on this topic. Now after finding a probability distribution, the next is procedure. Then the mean or expectation of random variable x is denoted by E of x, and it is defined as E of x equal to sigma xi into pi. E of x or mu, E of x or mu, that is mean of x or expectation of x. It is sum of products of xi and pi, x1 into p1 plus x2 into p2 plus x3 into p3 up to xn into pn. So sum of products of xi and its probabilities. So this is formula to find mean. Then this is required to find a variance. See, E of x square. E of x square is defined as sigma xi square into pi. Square of this number into probability. Square of this number into probability. So sum of square into probability. So xi square into pi, that is x1 square into p1 plus x2 square into p2 plus x3 square into p3, like that. So this is formula to find E of x square. Then variance of x. Variance of x is written as variance of x, VAR of x, or sigma x square. Sigma x square. It is defined as sigma x square, or variance of x is E of x square, means this value minus this value, difference of these two values. E of x square minus E of x whole square. It is difference of E of x square and square of this value. E of x whole square. And standard deviation of random variable x, it is square root of this number, that is sigma x. Square root of variance is standard deviation. Now for application of this formula, here it is question: find the mean number of heads in 3 tosses of a fair coin. Say here, find mean of heads in 3 tosses. Mean of, after word of, whatever is written in words in the question, that is x. Mean of x. So say here, mean of, this will be x. So x is defined as number of heads in 3 tosses when a fair coin is tossed. So that means tossing a fair coin 3 times, 3 tosses. That x is random variable. X is defined as number of tosses, number of heads. Find the mean number of heads in 3 tosses. So x is number of heads when a fair coin is tossed 3 times. So say here, x takes values, range of x. Range of x is when a coin is tossed 3 times, number of heads 0, number of heads can be 1, number of heads 2, number of heads 3. And tossing a fair coin 3 times, sample space contains 8 outputs, 8 elements. And which are 8 elements? That is H, 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 T, H, T, H, T, H, H, T, 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 H, H, T, 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 H, T. So these are 8 elements in sample space associated with experiment of tossing a coin 3 times. Now we find a probability of these numbers. Probability that x takes value 0, that is equivalent to say number of heads. X means what? Number of heads. probability of number of hits 0. So that means probability of event. See here, number of hits is 0. So probability of occurrence of this event. When this event occurs, number of hits is 0. So its probability is 1 by 8. Probability that x takes value 1. So number of head 1. So what is the event? That number of head is 1. So corresponding event is HTT, THT, HH, TTH. Here number of head is 1. So when this event occurs, then x takes value 1. So probability that x takes value 1, it is equivalent to say probability of this event, and it is 3 by 8. Probability that x takes values 2, that is equivalent to say probability of getting 2 heads, that is HTH, THH. Again its probability is 3 by 8. Probability that x takes value 3. Here x is number of heads. So that is probability that occurrence of this event 3 heads. So this is 1 by 8. So probability distribution of x is as follows: x equal to xi and p of x equal to xi. Here putting in this table, see here x takes 0, 1, 2 and 3, and here these are probabilities. Probability of 0 is 1 by 8, probability of 1 is 3 by 8, 2 is 3 by 8, and this is 1 by 8. So this is probability distribution. And now we find mean. So mean, that is by this formula. So mean of x, now mean number of x, that is E of x is equal to, formula is sigma xi into p of xi, sigma xi into p of I. These are xi and these are pi, their probabilities. So it is equal to, this is equal to, say 0 into 1 by 8 plus 1 into 3 by 8 plus 2 into 3 by 8, 2 into 3 by 8 plus 3 into 1 by 8, x1 into p1 plus x2 into p2 plus x3 into p3 plus x4 into p4, xi into pi. So that is equal to 0 plus 3 by 8 plus 6 by 8 plus 3 by 8, that is 3 plus 3 6, 6 plus 6 12, 12 by 8, that is 3 by 2. So 1 by 5. So therefore E of x is 1 by 5. This is mean. Now see, in this question we are asked only to find mean. But to understand this formula, I am also finding this variance. And to find a variance, we have to find E of x square. So now next topic is extra. I am putting in note form for reference. E of x square. See, E of x square, formula is sigma xi square, sigma xi square into pi, xi square into pi. This formula is E of x square, that is, see, xi square into pi, that means 0 square into 1 by 8, 0 square into 1 by 8 plus 1 square into 3 by 8, 1 square into 3 by 8 plus 2 square into 3 by 8, 2 square into 3 by 8 plus 3 square into 1 by 8. So what I have done, square of this number is multiplied by probability and products are added. So this is 0 plus 3 by 8 plus this will be 2 square is 4, 4 into 3, 12 by 8 plus 3 square is 9, so 9 by 8. So this is equal to 12 plus 3, 15, 15 plus 9, 24, 24 by 8, that is 3. E of x square is 3. So this is found. Now variance formula is variance sigma x square, or variance of x equal to, formula is E of x square, E of x square minus E of x whole square. That is, now putting value in this formula, E of x square, say E of x square is 3 minus E of x whole square, this is 1.5, so 1.5 square, that is 2.25, so 0.75 is variance. And if we take a square root of that variance, then it will be standard deviation. Let x denote the sum of the numbers obtained when 2 fair dice are rolled. Find variance and standard deviation. Say rolling 2 dice. Sample space associated with this experiment contains 36 ordered pairs. Sample space S, rolling 2 dice, sample space S containing with this experiment has these elements 1 1, 1 2 up to 6 5, 6 6, 36 elements. 36 elements, 36 ordered pairs. Now here we want variance and standard deviation of x. Here x denotes sum of numbers, the sum of numbers when 2 dice are rolled. When we roll 2 dice, if this is the output, then sum of numbers is 3. If output is 6 5, then sum of numbers is 11. Here sum of numbers is 12. So minimum sum is 2 and maximum is 12. So x assumes values, x takes values, range of x is minimum is 2 and maximum is 12. So we find probability for all these values of x. So now probability that x takes value 2, it is equivalent to say when 1 1 occurs, when this event occurs, then sum of numbers is 2. So probability that x takes value 2, it is equal to probability of this event. So it is 1 by 36. P of x equal to 3. So when sum of numbers is 3, if 1 2 2 1, this event occurs 1 2 2 1, then sum of numbers is 3. So probability that x takes value 3, it is equivalent to say that probability of this event. So it is 2 by 36. Similarly, probability that x takes value 4, now sum of numbers is 4 when event this event occurs, say 1 3, here sum of numbers is 4, then 2 2, then 3 1. There are 3 sample points in which sum of numbers is 4. So when this event occurs, then x takes value 4. So probability that x takes value 4, it is equivalent to, say, probability of this event. So this is 3 by 36. Probability that x takes value 5. So probability of event, say 1 4, 2 3, 3 2, 4 1. So probability of this event, that is 4 by 36. Probability that x takes value 6. So that is probability of event 1 5, 2 4, 3 3, 4 2, 5 1. It's over. So when this event occurs, x takes value 6. So probability that x takes value 6, it is equal to probability that occurrence of this event. So 1 2 3 4 5. So 5 by 36. Probability that x takes value 7. So it is related with event, say 1 6, 2 5, 3 4, 4 3, 5 2, 6 1. So probability of this event is 1 2 3 4 5 6. 6 by 36. Probability that x takes value 8. So when x takes value 8, if outputs are, there is no output in line of 1. So 2 6, 3 5, 4 4, 5 3, 6 2. So when this event occurs, x takes value 8. So probability of this event is equal to probability of this event. A probability that x takes value 8. So it is 1 2 3 4 5, 5 by 36. P of x equal to 9. So x equal to 9, that is 3 6, 3 6, 4 5, 5 4, 6 3. So when this event occurs, then x takes value 9. So its probability means probability of this event. So 1 2 3 4, 4 by 36. Then x equal to 10. So probability that 4 6, 5 5, 6 4. Similarly 3 by 36. Probability that x takes value 11. So that is 5 6, 6 5. So probability of this event, that is 2 by 36. Probability that x takes value 12. That is only one output, 6 6. So its probability is 1 by 12, 1 by 36. So therefore, probability distribution of x is, x takes values xi and here its probabilities. So putting this everything in a tabular form, so here x starts from 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and maximum is 12. Probability of a 2 is 1 by 36. Probability of 3 is 2 by 36. Probability of 4 is 3 by 36. Probability of 5 is 4 by 36. Probability of 6 is 5 by 36. Probability of 7 is 6 by 36. Probability of 8 is 5 by 36. Probability of 9 is 4 by 36. Probability of 10 is 3 by 36. Probability of 11 is 2 by 36, and last is 1 by 36. Now check second line. Sum of all numbers must be 1. 1 plus 2 3 plus 3 6 plus 4 10 plus 5 15 plus 6 21 plus 5 26 plus 4 30 plus 3 33 plus 2 35 plus 1 36 by 36 is 1. If sum is not 1, that means you have done a mistake in calculation. Somewhere something is missed. So after getting probability distribution, now we find mean and variance and standard deviation. And to find variance, we have to find E of x and E of x square. So now E of x, this means mean. E of x is sigma xi into pi. So this is mean. Sigma xi into pxi, that is 2 into 1 by 36, that is 2 by 36, plus 3 into 2 by 36, so 6 by 36, plus 12 by 36, plus 20 by 36, plus 30 by 36, plus 42 by 36, plus 40 by 36. I am multiplying and adding. So 36 by 36 plus 30 by 36 plus 22 by 36, 12 by 36. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. 11 numbers, 11 products. See, check once again. Here 2, 6, 12, 20, 30, 42, 40, 36, 30, 22 and 12. Now doing addition, taking addition of these numbers. 6 plus 2 is 8. 8 plus 12 is 20. 20 plus 20, 40. 40 plus 30, 70. 70 plus 42, 112. 112 plus 40, 152. 152 plus 36. 152 plus 36, 182. 182 plus 30, 212. 212 plus 34. 212 plus 34, that is 246. So 246 by 36. So that is total. See, check once again. 2 plus 6 8, 8 plus 2 10, 10 plus 2 12, 12 plus 6 18, 18 plus 2 20, 20 plus 2 22. Sorry, 2 plus 6 8, 8 plus 2 10, 10 plus 2 12, 12 plus 6 18, 18 plus 2 20, 20 plus 2 22. Put here 22. Then 2 is left. 2 plus 1 3, 3 plus 2 5, plus 3 8, plus 4 12, 16 19, 22, 24, 25, 252. Check once again. 2 plus 6 8, 8 plus 2 10, 10 12, 18, 20, 22. Put here 2, then 2 is left. 2 plus 1 3, plus 2 5, 8 12, 16 19, 22, 24, 25. It is okay. So that is, it is equal to, now divisible by 2. So this is 100, 1 into 2 2, 2 into 2 4, 126 into 2, this is 18 into 2. So 18 into 7, 126. 70 plus 56, 126. So it is 7. So E of x is 7. This is mean. Now variance. For variance we need one more step, E of x square. Now we are going to calculate E of x square. So E of x square, here I am calculating E of x square, that is sigma xi square into pi, xi square into pi, that is 2 square into 1 by 36 plus 3 square into 2 by 36 plus 4 square into 3 by 36 plus 5 square into 4 by 36 plus 6 square into 5 by 36, 7 square into 6 by 36 plus 8 square into 5 by 36 plus 9 square into 4 by 36 plus 10 square into 3 by 36, 11 square into 2 by 36, 12 square into 1 by 36. Now I need space, so I have to remove this part. Then see, from this calculation 1 by 36 is taken common, then 2 square is 4, 3 square into 2 18, 4 square into 3 48. So this is calculated, you can do this. So final value of E of x square is 329 by 6. Then variance, formula for variance is E of x square minus E of x whole square. E of x square, this 329 by 6 already calculated, minus E of x, here it is calculated 7 square. So calculating this is variance, and square root of variance is standard deviation. So square root of this number is 2.415. Now next question. In a meeting, 70% of members favor and 30% oppose a certain proposal. A member is selected at random and we take x equal to 0 if he opposed and x equal to 1 if he is in favor. Find E of x and variance of x. Say here x equal to 0 if he opposed, x equal to 1 if he is in favor. So range of x has only two values, 0 and 1. Now probability that x takes value 0, that means probability that he is opposed. He opposed proposal. So probability that proposal is opposed. So probability that he opposed, or we should write the words, proposal is probability that proposal is opposed. And say 70% are in favor, 30% people. In a meeting, 70% of the members favor and 30% oppose. So probability that proposal is opposed is 30%, that is 30 by 100, that is 3 by 10. Probability that x takes value 1, that means probability that proposal is favored. and proposal is favored, its probability is 70% people are in favor. So 70 by 100. So that is 7 by 10. So probability distribution of X is here only two values. Very simple. Probability of 0 is 3 by 10. That of 1 is 7 by 10. So here mean is, find E of X. So mean E of X is sigma xi into pi. So 0 into 3 by 10 plus 1 into 7 by 10. So this is 7 by 10. Now to find variance, we find E of X square. E of X square is sigma xi square into pi. So 0 square into 3 by 10 plus 1 square into 7 by 10. So this is same 7 by 10. Now variance of X or sigma X square is E of X square minus E of X whole square. E of X square is 7 by 10 minus 7 by 10 whole square. So this is 7 by 10 minus 49 by 100. So it is 70 minus 49. So 21 by 100. So it is 0.21. So it's very simple.